Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Story Time. I'm glad you're here this morning. I've looked forward to seeing you. Let's get started with our favorite song. Get your hands ready, and here we go. Here we are together, together, together. Here we are together at Graves Library. Your friends are my friends are your friends. Here we are together at Graves Library. Wonderful. I love hearing all of your singing voices, and thank you for joining me. Today's story is called One Dog Canoe. I know it looks like a pretty good adventure. Look at her face. I think some very exciting things are going to happen in this story. The author is Mary Casanova, and the pictures were done by Art Hoyt. Something interesting that I find whenever I choose a book is to really look closely at the illustrations, and that's really what pulls me into the book to get started. And I noticed, I'm going to show you, this book has what's called a wraparound illustration. The artist decided to do a 2-page spread, is what they call it, and take up the back and front cover of the book. So look what else we can see. Somehow a beaver has joined this young girl in her canoe, and he's found her lunch basket. Uh-oh, look at the face of her dog. That means there could be something fishy going on. And I look forward to reading this. All right, so get comfy and cozy, and here we go. Again, One Dog Canoe, written by Mary Casanova, with pictures by Art Hoyt. Our publisher is Melanie Krupa Books out of New York City. This is our title page, and it's also showing us something. She's looking forward to a canoe ride down the river, and she's got her best friend with her. Let's see what happens. I set off one morning in my little red canoe. My dog wagged his tail. Can I come too? I think He's not sure, but I think he's going to join her. You bet, I said. A trip for two, just me and you. He looks so happy. If any of you have a dog, I used to have a dog when I was little, and her name was Pippin, and she absolutely would look just like this. Big smile on her face whenever we would do something together. I dipped my paddle into ribbons of blue. Beaver stopped chewing. Can I come too? There's not much room. It's a one-dog canoe. But with a slap and a swim, Beaver scrambled in. I swished past ferns where dragonflies flew. Loon stretched her wings. Can I come too? But with a woo-hoo and a flap, Loon landed on my lap. Uh-oh. Something's happening here. Silently we glided under silver webs of dew. Wolf peered from the pines. Can I come too? Maybe next time. It's a one loon, one beaver, one dog canoe. But like an arrow on the wind, Wolf bounded in. How do you think everyone's feeling now? Uh-oh. Still I paddled on in my little red canoe. Bear slid down a tree. Can I come too? We're pretty darn full. It's a one wolf, one loon, one beaver, one dog canoe. Look at her dog. I love all the faces. I think the animals are getting maybe a tad worried. Bear is an enormous animal. But with a grunt thump kawump, Bear dropped on his rump. Kaboom. I J-stroked and C-stroked, what else could I do? Moose lifted his head. Can I come too? She is madly paddling in a straight line, and then she's switching her paddle to the other side of the boat so she can turn the canoe, and then she's going back again to paddle in a straight line. She's trying to keep that canoe upright. You'll do us all in, It's a one bear, one wolf, one loon, one beaver, one dog canoe. Look at her hands. No, stop. Too much. But with a toss of his rack, Moose climbed in the back. Uh-oh. Look at everybody. They're all squished and trying to stay afloat. We teetered and tottered. They're rocking back and forth. I glared at my crew. Frog hopped to a rock. Can I come too? Frog, can't you see? It's a one moose, one bear, one wolf, one loon, one beaver, one dog canoe. But with a leap, he's not listening. Plop, swoosh-a-bang, flop. Everybody goes up in the air. Look at Dog. Oh no, that's Wolf, I'm sorry. Look at Wolf. His head takes a big splash. Dog's going in, his eyes are all squinty. I'm not gonna look. Bear's upside down. Ho ho, we sputtered and splashed and swam, drip-dried on the sand. Sorry, Beaver said, we should have listened to you. Guess you were right. It's a one-dog canoe. I started to grin. It's okay. We had a good swim. Everybody's okay with that. Look at Bear. I think he wants some lunch. Then together we bailed till my vessel was dry, and with a push, a swoosh glide, we waved goodbye. The animals helped her get all that water out of her canoe. That was being a good friend. Off they go. I set off that evening as the northern lights grew, just me and my pal in a one-dog canoe. And back home they go. That was quite an adventure. Have any of you ever been in a canoe before? I have, and it's just lovely, as long as I don't have a bear and a wolf and a beaver with me. That would be a little crowded. But it all worked out okay. Thanks for listening, everyone. Okay, so we do have a craft that I have left out on the porch at Graves Library, and it's for you to come and pick up if you're in town and have a minute. And I have a completed version here, and I'll show you all the parts and pieces. But I thought it would be fun for you to have an activity where you had a red canoe, and there's our friend, Mr. Frog. He little tiny frog, and he caused all of that commotion when he jumped into the canoe. So let me show you the parts that we have. Let's see. You will probably need an adult to help you, but maybe not. I'll leave that up to you. Hopefully you have a glue stick at home, and I've added a black marker if you wanted to do any drawing or add any details onto your picture. But in your plastic envelope, you'll have a piece of blue paper for your background, and you'll have a popsicle stick with a paddle that you can glue together so that you've got the canoe paddle to keep going down that river. I also gave you some dragonfly stickers. There are 4 of them that you can peel and stick onto the blue sky of your finished artwork. And yes, you also have the red canoe and Mr. Frog. All right, everyone. Again, this craft activity is on the porch in its own envelope. Please help yourself, and I hope you have lots of fun creating a one-dog canoe. Again, we have this book here at the library in the children's room, and again, I'm Miss Lyn, and I would love to see you drop in, check out some books, and we can chat some more about it. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.